in the bustling heart of Seoul, South Korea. A young woman named Myra Lee found herself a world away from her quiet mountain village. After her father's sudden passing, she moved to the city, taking a job as a sales clerk at a luxury toy boutique called Happy Haven Toys, all to support her mother and younger sister back home. Myra was known for her kind, gentle soul, but she harbored a quiet obsession, collecting dolls. Her small apartment was a sanctuary for them, filled with porcelain faces and button eyes from every corner of the globe. Her only real companion in this vast city was her loyal corgi, Toppy, who was never more than a few steps away. One ordinary Tuesday, the boutique received an extraordinary shipment. It was a limited edition toy, a new doll named Dolly Dot. The dolls looked innocent enough, with their round pink cheeks, shimmering golden hair, and a smile that seemed just a little too real. The store manager mentioned they came from an unknown manufacturer, one who insisted on zero publicity. A strange request, but the dolls were an instant sensation. They flew off the shelves, every single one sold within hours except for one. The last Dolly Dot was left behind, perhaps because of a small imperfection, a tiny hairline crack on its porcelain cheek. Its blue glass eyes seemed to stare out from the display case, waiting. Myra, with her collector's heart, couldn't resist. She bought it for herself, a little flawed treasure. That evening, she took it home, cleaned it gently with a soft cloth, and placed it on her most prized shelf. "You're just adorable," she whispered, a genuine smile on her face. But her happiness wasn't shared. The moment Toby saw the doll, his usual cheerful demeanor vanished. He began to growl, his fur standing on end as he backed away, barking with a ferocity Myra had never seen. She laughed, a bit nervously. "Stop it, Toby. It's just a doll. Don't be silly." But Toby wasn't being silly. That night, he refused to enter her room. He sat just outside the door in the hallway, whining softly, a low, mournful sound that prickled the back of Myra's neck. The next morning, Myra woke up feeling off. Her reflection in the mirror seemed wrong. Her usually bright eyes looked dull, her skin unnaturally pale. She brushed it off as a bad night's sleep, but at work, something inside her snapped. A customer made a simple request, and Myra lashed out with a torrent of anger she didn't know she possessed. She was fired on the spot. This wasn't her. It was completely out of character. That night, her sleep was haunted by a vivid, terrifying dream. She saw a little girl in a tattered red dress, clutching a Dolly Dot doll. The girl's voice, filled with a chilling echo, whispered through the dreamscape, "You took her from me." She was mine. Myra woke up with a gasp, her heart pounding against her ribs. And there, sitting on her chest, was Dolly Dot. Its painted smile seemed wider, more malicious in the moonlight. Toby, hearing her gasp, burst into the room. He launched himself at the doll, barking furiously, and bit down hard, tearing at the porcelain and fabric. Myra screamed, scrambling out from under the doll, and threw the torn pieces into the trash can, her hands trembling. The next morning, the apartment was eerily quiet. Too quiet. "Toby?" Myra called out, her voice shaking. "Toby, where are you, boy?" She searched every corner, under the bed, behind the sofa. Her panic grew with each passing second until she saw something that made her blood run cold. Dolly Dot was back on the shelf, perfectly repaired. Not a single tear or scratch. Its smile seemed to stretch wider than ever before. A cold dread crept over her. She stumbled to the bathroom, her mind reeling, and opened the medicine cabinet. Inside, she found Toby's collar. It was soaked in something dark, thick, and unmistakably red. A scream tore from her throat. Panicking, she grabbed the doll, ran to the kitchen sink, and set it on fire. She watched the porcelain crack and the plastic melt, a foul-smelling smoke filling the air. She then gathered the hot ashes and flushed them down the drain, again and again, until nothing remained. That night, she called her sister, sobbing uncontrollably, swearing she would never, ever buy another doll. But the next morning, a neighbor heard a piercing scream from Myra's apartment. When the police arrived, they found Myra's body by the window. Her face was a mask of pure terror, her eyes wide with a horror that could not be unseen. And sitting beside her, untouched by fire, unmarred by any damage, was Dolly Dot, smiling its sweet, perfect smile. Later, investigators would uncover a terrifying pattern. Identical reports surfaced from Japan, Thailand, and India, every country where a Dolly Dot had been sold. All of the owners were found dead under mysterious and horrifying circumstances. All of the dolls shared the same unnerving expression, and not a single one of them could be destroyed. They say that the remaining Dolly Dot dolls are still out there, passed from one unsuspecting collector to the next. And those who know the legend whisper a warning: if you ever find one, don't look too closely. Because if you stare long enough into a Dolly Dot's eyes, you'll see yourself smiling back even when you're not. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next dive into the unknown. Stay safe out there.